Arthur's van had blown up, and now there were dead fish in people's gutters. "This is getting out of hand," said the constable to his lieutenant. Arthur was a little surprised he could hear them. Typically, the police didn't want to cause a panic. But everybody was already panicked. There was a hole in the main line and a 5-van pileup in Farmer Steinman's field, and not a soul was wondering why. Least of all, Arthur's driver. "He gave the bastard everything. Honest work, good pay. And this is how he repays him?" Arthur just stared off down the line, deep in thought. He remembered something he had heard earlier. "Driver, whatever does disgruntled mean?" Driver Carey raised an eyebrow. "I thought you knew all the fancy Oxford words." "Oxford indeed! That's Great Western. I wouldn't be caught Arthur took a breath and reined in his indignation. "I'm well educated, if that's what you mean, but you only learn so much from the railway tracks." Carey understood and elaborated. "It means he's not happy with the Fat Controller, and he wants revenge." "By blowing holes in all my lovely vans? Mine are well behaved. I selected them all carefully. They've never done anything to deserve this." And he stole a few fleeting glances at the wreckage. The fellow who'd so politely been carrying his fish an hour ago was now a smoldering wreck of planks and iron. Arthur felt sick. "None of us deserve it, but he doesn't care. He didn't get his promotion. But he should have known it was never coming on the Fat Controller's railway." "I don't see how it even is a promotion. Steam power, diesel power. We're all engines, aren't we?" "Well," Arthur's driver was suddenly speaking quite slowly. I like being your driver, Arthur. Most steam engine drivers on this island do. But, well, a diesel cab is more, Arthur's face fell. Whatever came next couldn't be very nice. "It's hot, stuffy, and suffocating," cackled the fireman. He popped out the other side of Arthur's cab, covered head to toe in soot. "You're a really useful engine, Arthur, but you're a handful." "And that gives people the right to blow up my train?" snapped Arthur uncharacteristically. "Relax, Artie," soothed the fireman, stoking the embers in his firebox gently to cool his temper. "That Patrick Bunker is a lunatic, no question. I'm just saying, I get why he might have preferred a diesel cab. And anywhere else but Sodor, he would have gotten it." Arthur still wasn't happy. He couldn't see what was so wrong with his warm firebox and pristinely organized cab. People always said steam engines were filthy, too, but not him. Never him. He, like a lot of people on Sodor, considered it to be a whole lot of fuss about nothing. And that, of course, meant that this wasn't over. The brake van bomber, as they'd taken to calling him, had yet to make his point. Everybody would be on edge for quite some time.